What if I go to school and fail? I'm afraid of studying. A lot of us don't succeed because we're afraid to move into the unknown, to move into our future. But the fact of the matter is, the future is happening as we speak. I've been talking for the past 34 minutes. I cannot go to the beginning. The future is happening. It is always unfolding. So if you've been afraid of getting that degree because it's 4 years, but guess what? The 4 years are going to happen anyway. You're afraid of getting that GED, but life is passing you by. And as a result, you can't get a good job. You can't advance in your career, and you have to live a life of regret. People cling to fear. They attach themselves to fear because they're afraid of pain. They're afraid of the pain. Let me tell you something. Life is full of pain. Life is full of pain. You cannot escape the pain. The Bible says that men who was born to suffer, to live a life of pain. It's either you go through the pain of growth, through the pain to get to success, or you suffer the pain of regret. What is it that you're afraid of? Okay? A lot of us are afraid of getting fired, but what are we doing about it? A lot of us are afraid of losing our jobs, of our family walking out on us. A lot of us are afraid of the unknown. A lot of us are also afraid of success, of being successful. What if my plan works and I can't handle it? Don't worry about the what ifs. Don't worry about the unknown. If you become successful, then it will take care of itself. So a lot of people are afraid of becoming successful. Right? So the way to encounter that, the opposite way of fear is not just courage. It's not just courage, but it's to get out of the line. It's to not conform to what is going on out there. We adopt fears because we don't want to get out of line. We want to stay in sync with the rest of the world that truly don't give a hoot about you, right? So it's important to pick up the courage to get out of the line, the line of mediocrity, the line of problems, right? If you're in a situation where you're not happy, you have a responsibility. Again, you're able to respond. You're able to respond. Now let me add something while I'm on this topic. If you're listening to me, and those that are not listening to me, you have greatness within you. You have a lot of strength within you. You have a lot of power within you. You have the capacity to go above and beyond whatever you think is your best. You can always better your best. I believe that we have such greatness within ourselves that our best is just the beginning of what is possible for us, for our lives. I met a man who did not graduate high school. He was dyslexic. He's still dyslexic. And, no formal education. But this man right now is making over $1.6 million a year. So how did that happen? How is it that a man without a college education can make that kind of money when a person with a college degree, with or without a high school diploma, can just stay where they are? I think the next step is to change the mindset. So once you get out of your fears, or in order to get out of your fear, you need to change the script that's playing in your mind. That script needs to be changed. It needs you need to get to another place where you start thinking differently. I guarantee you, a person with a master's degree in any branch, in any field or any discipline has a different kind or had a different kind of mindset than a person who didn't get it. They had different dreams. They had different wants, different aspirations. There was a different script playing in their mind. We are where we are today because of the script that's playing in our mind. Because of what we think. We become what we think about, said Earl Nightingale. We become what we think about. So you ought to pay attention to what's going on in your mind and in your heart. And you especially need to pay attention to the kind of stuff that you let go through your ears, because your ears are the door to your mind and to your heart. Because whatever goes through your ear goes up to your mind and slide down to your heart and stays there. And you adopt the belief of what you're beginning to hear. Say, for example, take for example the fact that we have a lot of teenagers, a lot of young men that are using profanity in their language. If you go pay attention to the kind of music that they're listening to, it's all garbage. It's all profanity. You cannot be productive in this life, with that kind of script playing in your mind, with that kind of stuff going in your ears. So I'm here today on this show to disturb that script, to help you think differently, to help you to become the catalyst that push you to make a change, to say, wait a minute now, I ought to think differently. I need to do something better. I need to do something now. I need to do something different. Can you feel me up in here? Up in here. Can you feel me? So it's important really to start changing what's going on in your mind. How do you do that? Well, start dreaming bigger. Start wanting more out of life. You deserve better out of life. You deserve, listen to me people, you deserve the best that life has to offer. Whatever you want in this life, it is yours. All you got to do is go get it. I think it's Booker T. Washington that says, success waits patiently for whoever has the tenacity, has the testicular fortitude to go out and take it. There's no bias in life. I think we create the bias for ourselves when we put limits on our thinking. We put limits on ourselves. Look at your position at your job, and look at the position of the director or the president or the CEO or the administrator. You are where you are because that's what you truly wanted in life, and it is manifesting itself. You may not have said it verbally, but in your behavior. A lot of people have a yes I can attitude, but a no I can't aptitude. So your aptitude, your behavior will say to the world what you truly want. Where you are, is it what you truly want? Now, if you think about the director of the place, the owner, they are where they are, not because they were born with a silver spoon in their mouths, but they are where they are because that's the script that's playing in their mind. If you take two young folks sitting in the same classroom, being in the same classroom, I guarantee you, those two are getting different education. One of them is there because they just want to pass. Give me a C minus, give me a D plus, I pass, I'm out, I'm good. I'm heading to the other class and I'm getting that degree. But the other one is there to get the education. Notice the difference, to understand the concepts. I think if you and I were in the same classroom with a child of Bill Clinton or a child of one of those wealthy millionaires, there would be different mindsets, because one of us is thinking, how can I get a job when I'm all done? The other one is thinking, how can I get them to work for me? So the mindset needs to be changed because we become what we think about. I think that one of the next steps that needs to happen is we need to stop hoping for change, but make it happen. A lot of us simply just hope, right? So a lot of us are sitting in a situation. We have a situation that's not working for us. We have a situation that is abnormal. Whether it's in your work, whether it is in your marriage, whether it is in your personal life somewhere. When a situation doesn't work, when things don't work out, oftentimes what we do is we simply hope things get better. We simply hope that things happen. We simply hope for a spontaneous chemical reaction that will change the husband and make him a better husband and a better father. We simply hope that he becomes a better provider. We simply hope that we get a raise. We simply hope we get to keep that job, even though the company is signaling that they're gonna fire you. At any point in time, you can lose that job because they will not give you a 2 weeks notice. That's a clear indication. We simply hope to get a better job when we clearly didn't go out there and get the education. I believe that the problem with our society is not really lack of opportunities. It's lack of people that wants to take advantage of those opportunities. That's the real problem. Lack of people with skills. So a lot of us simply sit by and hope that things will get better. Sit by and hope that things will just happen on its own. Well, the problem with that process, with that situation, is that hoping is not a process. Hoping is not a method. Hoping is simply a state of mind. It stays in your mind. It stays locked up somewhere. If it is to be, it is up to me. So the next step to taking charge of your future is that it's you. It's you. It's me. We're the one that has to become proactive, that have to take action. We're the one that has to take responsibility, to become responsible, to become able to respond, and we got to respond. We got to do something. We gotta step out of the line. We gotta become courageous and step boldly into our future. It's pertinent to pick up the mindset, the mentality that we need to take charge. We need to take advantage. We need to move into the future with boldness, with tenacity, with a sense of sacrifice, with a sense that we need to do what it takes, what is necessary to win. So the mindset needs to change. And it's up to you. When I say it's up to you, it means that the action that needs to take place, the work that needs to happen, no one's going to come and do it for you. The universe is not going to come and give you success and bring your imagination into reality. God is not going to come from heaven to make your dream become a reality. What's going to happen is you're going to need to get to work to make it happen. You're going to need to go out into action and make your dream become a reality. How do I do that? Well, I don't know. Do something. Do something. Stop at the next school and ask for an application to get that GED that you've been putting on on hold for so long. I think it's a shame for anyone in this day and age to say that they cannot read or write because there's too many schools out there. There's too many opportunities out there to make something of yourself. I think it's a shame for anyone out there to say that I can't get a job. Yes, there is a lack of job out there. Create one. It's up to you. It's up to you. You have to create the reality for your life. George Bernard Shaw said, the people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can find them, they create them. So if you cannot find the job that you want, why don't you create it? Become creative. Why don't you take charge? It is up to you.